Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today it is my melting basket for the month of February of 2023, and I cannot believe I am saying that. I know every month that goes by I'm like, what the heck just happened? Like 2023, oh my goodness, it's already like a whole month gone. So anyway, we're going to talk all about wax melts. Of course, I will throw in other items such as candles throughout my rotation as I figure out what I want to burn as I'm going through them. So I never add the candles in this particular basket. So that's kind of like a crapshoot kind of thing. So anyway, let's go on. We've got loads of vendor wax, part of my nails. I haven't had time to deal with that. I have tons of vendor wax and some Walmart wax to go through with you guys. And of course, as always, I go by vendor. So we'll just start off with rainbow melts. So I have two rainbow melts here that I would like to go through for the month of February. This one is in Clark, and this is described as flannel, pine sap, and crackling birch. That will likely go in like my bathroom area, somewhere along that. And this one's Purple Holiday, which is spiced plum, lavender woods, and vanilla bean Noel. And I think this one will go great in the bedroom. Next up, let's talk about some Zape wax. Now, I have a lot of Zape wax in the forms of coffee samplers. There are some of my favorites from her. Of course, I have lavender soda, but some of the items I have tons of Zape for summer. I have less for fall, winter / spring, but I am bringing these two forward. These were in my last month's melting basket. This one here is part of her coffee sampler. This is, again, I always mess this up. It is Referral, and this one is described as almond macaron, fresh baked cookies, and espresso. I love, again, Zape does great coffee samplers. This I didn't get through in the month of January, so I'm going to bring it through for February. We'll see what we can make of this, and this is called White Christmas. And this one here smells like there's some definite outdoors like pine or balsam notes and a little bit of fruit in the background. This is what I get, and a little bit of fruit in the background. So anyway, those two are coming to the February melting basket. Then we have some bathing garden items here. Now I just have a few that I want to pull. I've had this one in my collection. I've had this before many times. I absolutely enjoy it. They don't have labels to describe what is in it, but this is self-explanatory. It's rosemary and mint. And with mint, it means peppermint. So rosemary and peppermint, it's beautiful. And this one here is the pumpkin latte. So this is actually new. I just pulled this into my wax melting basket for this month. Also new to this is Ever Apple. This is one of my favorites. It's so good. First of all, just look at the beauty of these wax melts. Oh, they're so delightful. This is like a caramelized apple and just enough caramel because I don't like things too ooey gooey. So it is definitely got like a green apple scent to it, which I love. So anyway, that is the bathing garden. Let's do some one-offs. This is very interesting because you probably were like, what the heck is this? I will try to link one of my many videos I have on what I do when I chop up my 3-wick candles for Bath & Body Works. I feel that I get so many melts, and I love doing that on some of my absolute all-time favorite scents from Bath & Body Works. So I'm not going to explain how I do it here, but I will again link either the playlist or maybe a more recent video that I've done. But this whole bag here is a 3-wick candle chopped up in iced rosé, which is star jasmine crystal amber, and it's pure wonder. Sorry, this is pure wonder, and the scent notes are iced rosé, star jasmine crystal amber. So nothing fancy. These are bakery bags because they're lined with wax. So as you can see, it's not seeping out on the other side. Yeah, they're great little bags, and I do explain what I use to chop, where I get these bags from, and everything in the video that I'm going to link for you. Also here we have a Yankee Candle melt pack. This is a floral candy. Now you guys probably know, if you've been on this channel much with me, I'm not a big floral fan, but there are certain things like when there's candy involved, yeah, sign me up. So I'm planning on melting this one in our bedroom. It has the typical 6 pieces, but they're round little pieces versus square ones that you get in most like Sensational and Better Homes and Gardens type melts. So I've had this before, and I did repurchase this when I was in the US this summer. So I have quite a few Sensational wax melts to go through. I would like to go through, and some of which would be the tail end. I was kind of hoping to get through some of these in the month of January. As we get into February, I don't think I'm going to Some of these I will not bring along for March. If I don't melt them, I'll just put them away for next year. But these are fairly new from this year's range, 2022 winter range. This is Berry Lattice Pie. If you're Canadian, I did happen to see this in a Walmart. Now, if you guys would like me to do a video on the very few Walmarts that I have, I say near me, but they're within 30 to an hour like 30 minutes to an hour away. Let me know if you guys would want me to film and show you how abysmal the selection is here in Canada, or at least where I live. Anyway, but I do know that you can get this in Canada. I did see that one. Now, this one here you can't get. This was Pineberry Wreath. I did find some of this packaging in my store, so maybe you can, wherever you are from, maybe back east, Toronto, like Ontario, that kind of thing. You guys tend to get a little bit more selection than I do here. I did purchase these from my friend Teresa, so she went on a really nice shopping trip for me and was able to load me up with some of their sensational winter wax melts. This one, of course, is Mary Berry, but it's more berries, so that's why I kind of brought this one forward. I think I'll probably get through this. And we have other items that are a little bit more fresh. This is Frosted Birch, so a little more fresh, as well as the Winter Snow. So these items can go very well in the bathroom, and I don't think it needs to be like just winter time. So there's those. Then we have 3 items that aren't in that packaging. So here we got Strawberry Crunch. Now, it just smells like wonderful strawberry, and I felt like February was a great month to bring this one forward. We have Starry Night. I had this in my basket last month, but I never got to use it. So this is more of a bathroom melt. That's an all over melt. And same, this is an all over melt. This is Fantasyland. So again, this is very cool. They're all, these ones were purchased in the US. This one I did find in Canada. So let's go on to some super tarts. I have a lot. So what I am bringing forward for super tarts that I did have in my melting basket last month is Sleepy Beauty, because these band bags are huge. This is about 3 clamshells, so 3 of these worth of wax in one bag. So it's really hard for me to get through one of these in a month. I don't know if I'll be able to finish this in the month of February, but of course I would like to continue using this. And this is something I use in the bedroom. This is lavender, rose, vanilla cream, and birthday cake. So I would like to use that in the bedroom. Then we also have the iZombie, which is definitely more of a floral leaning or like lavender type scent. It has like the little picture here, kind of gives like a little, it's kind of weird, but it looks like a little bit of lavender. This will go in the bedroom. Again, this is a lot of wax, so I won't get through it, I'm sure. This is Chai Felicia. This is something I'm bringing forward from last month. This is described as chai spice, vanilla donuts, spun sugar, buttercream, and wassail. Because of the wassail, which is more of a, like a glog or like mulled wine, I am probably going to use this. If I get through some of this in the month of February, great. If I know I won't finish it all. With that being said, I will likely hold on to this until next holiday season because of the holiday type scent. Speaking of holiday, we have holiday latte. This is gingerbread cookies, freshly brewed coffee. So again, I'm going to hold on to this one, use it a little bit of it this month, and then likely take this and put this away. It is very holiday-like blend because of the gingerbread, because I have other coffee scents that I can definitely bring forward from Super Tarts and many other vendors, as I mentioned, Zape earlier, that kind of thing. Also, I'm going to try to remember to link above the Advent calendar I purchased from Super Tarts. This is the last item I have that I have not melted from Super Tarts Advent 2022. This is day 4, and this one was described as cinnamon donuts, chai tea, warm sugar, vanilla sugar, and Nala wafers. So I just haven't gotten to this. I got through the other items. Now there was 25 Advent pieces, but not all of them were wax. I'd say out of 25, I think there was 22 things that were wax. So this is the only one I didn't get through. So with that being said, that's going in the melting basket. Again, this is something I normally reserve for the holiday season. If I don't get to it this month, I will hold on to it for next holiday season. This is since been changed names, Festival of Lights, and this is pecan rugula cookies, challah bread, brown sugar, and cinnamon. So very holiday-like. If I don't get through it in the month of February, it will be put away until next holiday season. And the last 2 Super Tarts items I have are just their simple clamshells, which I noticed when I was going through. I'm like, I used to have all clamshells, and now I barely have any because every time I buy, it's like the band bags. I know that they're having issues in general. Vendors are having difficulties getting the actual clamshell from their vendor. So I'm wondering if the way of the world is going to be those band bags like that. What's what these are here. So with that being said, I have a couple of these clamshells. One in Casper, and Casper is described as toasted marshmallow, vanilla bean Noel, cornbread, and Mexican fried ice cream. Smells really good. Love this one. I've had it in the band bag size before. Sophia, this one, I love the peared gelato blackberry jam. I feel like this will be nice to kind of bring in something different, as I do still have a lot of more headier fragranced wax melt. So yeah, Okay, so we're gonna bring this one forward for next month. And this is from Destination Wax. We're gonna start on with Destination Wax now. Moon Spice Cookie, which is described as sugar, cookies, coffee, and Celtic moon spice. This was basically introduced to me by my friend Ramona. It's a little bit like messier wax. It's a little messier, but it's fine. And this throws like crazy. I use this on weekends as like my coffee blend because it smells so good. So this was in my basket for January. I'm bringing this forward as well. And same with this one here is Vanilla Lace, which if you guys are a fan of Victoria's Secret, I wish she would just bring out, or the company would bring out the Vanilla Lace shower gel, body lotion, but they just literally bring out the sprays and like a lotion. I never see a shower gel. Anyway, I love the smell and I'm so glad there are some vendors that make this. This again is Vanilla Lace, Vanilla Orchids, Musk, Not a Foodie Vanilla. Anyway, so there you go. So I love this one, and actually I was using this yesterday, so it smelled up so nice. And then we just have two, I would say clamshells. They aren't in clamshells, but 6 packs basically. We have the Cranberry Fig, which I'm bringing over again. This is tart cranberries, fig leaves, and a touch of clove. And then this one here is coffee hazelnut. So hazelnut coffee, self-explanatory. So that's what I'm bringing forward. All right, so now we're going to talk about some Walmart wax again, but this time it's Better Homes and Gardens. I found this when I was going through all of my wax to pick out for February. And I'm like, I'm down to 2 clams. I never do that. I like completing things as I go, but I know we had to pack up and move, and then we've come back, and I'm like, even though this is not necessarily the season for it, this is very summery, I will be using this in the bathroom. So one of these cubes in our bathroom, I would like to finish this. I'm a completionist in that sense. So I would like to do that. And the big Mama Jamma. So this is an 8 clam versus a 6 clam shell Better Homes and Gardens. I'm not quite sure why they do that. I don't know what makes these special. I did pick this up in the US. It is very, very dark in color. I'm a little bit worried about my white warmers, but we'll see. We'll see. There's lots of ways of getting rid of wax if it's staining or what have you. Anyway, this is Cashmere and Teak. This is definitely something I'll be putting in our bedroom. And anyway, it describes it as cashmere, leather, rose, red cedar, teak, and moss scent notes. So anyway, we're going to give that one a try. And then I have a whole pile of these. Some of these are not new to you or I, but this one I got over the holidays, again thanks to Teresa. This is the white peppermint mocha. Yes, please. It's self-explanatory. And then we have a couple lavenders that you guys know I love. Now they've repackaged this one here, which is the lavender or sugared lavender twist. And I have a whole sleeve of this that looks different. They completely got a new label. However, I have a whole bunch of these that I picked up in the US on my drive across with my husband, and I have a lot of these. I don't believe they changed the label on this. So anyway, the 2 lavenders, and of course because they're lavender, these will be going in the bedroom. And there's these last 3, which we have the red berry champagne, we have caramel bread pudding, and sugar cookie buttercream. So this one's a little bit sweet, like caramel is a bit much for me sometimes, but this one's fairly mild. This one just smells, it reminds me of champagne toast of Bath & Body Works. So I'm likely to burn that candle probably within the month of February. So I felt that this might be a good supporting actress or actor in a lead role. Whatever, you know what I'm saying. Okay, so now we're going to be talking about vintage chic scents, which I will just say VCS from here on. Keeping in mind, I do have quite a good stash of VCS, and I will get more. I've already placed 2 orders. She's going out of business. She's made an announcement that she is only going to be in business for the month, or sorry, for the year of 2023. And after that, she's packing up shop. So that being said, you're going to see a few hauls here and there of vintage chic scents, and I do have items here too. I also want to try to melt some of these so I can figure out if I want a larger amount of it if she does pour it, because I might never get that again. So Steve's Legendary Hair, this is Fabergé shampoo, shaving cream, and Root cologne. I've brought that over again. Vecna also brought this back over. This is macaron, mint leaves, rosemary, peppermint, and woodsy notes. And then we have these are so cute. The leaves, I think that's all the leaves I think I have. So there's these leaves, 2 packs. Calming Circle, sweet lavender vanilla ice cream drizzled with coconut cream. That will go in the bedroom. And then we also have Aunt Nellie's Harvest Preserves, cranberry orange marmalade or marmalade, rich vanilla cupcakes, muffins, and zucchini bread. So those are the 2 packs of leaves. And like the first one I showed you, here's another 2 pack of clouds. I love the shapes. Falling Rain Suds, which is fresh laundry blended with sweet spun sugar. falling rain, and fluffy marshmallows. Then we have a couple ghost shapes from the fall. Where are we? There we are. These are the two ghost shapes that I have. This one here is in the scent McBoo's Sugar Cookies, which is gooey marshmallows, campfire marshmallow, Palo Santo, vanilla frosted grahams, and sugar cookies. And this one here is Witch's Chair. I've had this before. It's really nice. Vanilla lace and Vermont honey apple. So it's a repurchase. This is one of the samples I received actually in one of my orders from VCS. This is Ed Wood, lemon, mint leaf, and clean, comfy linen. So this is gonna be like a bathroom melt. I'll cut this into 4s and use it there. And then we have a souffle, which is Black Flame Candle, which is blackberry jam, butter cookies, gooey marshmallows, and campfire. So this is really, really big. I can probably get 6 to 8 melts out of this because VCS for me throws very, very well. And you know, I don't need that much. And we have some random shapes here. We have a unicorn head. This is one of her classics. This is Central Park Snow Globe, which is Peppermint Cream Noel. Fabulous. I have issues with Bath and Body Works when they have vanilla heavy fragrance candles because I feel that those candles do not burn well at all. So using wax melts with the vanilla in it is a great replacement than burning a vanilla candle because first of all they turn into brown gross kerosene, and about halfway through or just before halfway through burning a 3-wick candle I always get puny wicks, and it's always vanilla heavy fragranced candles. So great way to change it up. So that's this one here, really, really good. And then we have like a ghost shape, a different kind of ghost shape. This is White Out, which is fresh spearmint. Again, I would probably melt this in the bathroom because I like fresh minty scents in the bathroom. And last but not least, we have a coffee scent from BCS. This is at Nellie's Espresso Cupcakes, which is espresso beans, rich vanilla cupcakes, zucchini bread, and sugar cookies. So very nice, very big piece of wax. I will likely cut this again into 6 or 8 pieces. All right, you guys, that is everything. I won't get through all of it, as I always state. I always pull more than I need because of how I store my wax melts. It's more difficult for me to go in there. It's more cumbersome, I should say, to go in there and pull all the time. So I just pull an immense amount and have my pick at things as I melt throughout the month. So I kind of go through my stash that I pulled and say, what do I feel like today? So I still feel like I've got a nice rounded amount of fragranced wax. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.